know what I
Right.
mean?
That's amazing though, because you come from that pedigree. I mean, your father. I mean, the work he did, Motown, and your uncle, Willie Hutch. I mean, you came from that background, but then you, as the next generation, created a whole new genre of music, G-funk. Really, the
Right.
architects of G-funk, along with Big Hutch, Colt 187, Eazy-E. You know, I mean, you were at that pinnacle with Eazy, right there with Eazy, man, and that was just such an amazing worldwide phenomenon, really.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, it was an incredible ride, you know. Being born, you know, coming from a musical background, I didn't ever want nobody to know who my father was, because it's not like we were in mansions and like Berry Gordy and stuff. Nah, a lot of artists over there at that time, Motown was getting raped. I lived in every hood, every suppression, or every block, what you call it, you know, doing all kind of things to survive and maneuver around. So, you know, I really didn't reach out to the world and tell them who I was, because I didn't want them to find out. Maybe because of the embarrassment or that.
Who am I?
But when I got a chance to do business with Eazy-E through my cousin, Colt 187 in Laylaw, it was picture perfect for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I did a record with my uncle Willie Hutch, but he didn't want us cussing all on the records and stuff. And I identify with that because I'm from the streets. So Eazy gave us our chance to be able to get out the street, sometimes stop selling dope, doing what we need to do to better ourselves. And we can identify with him because he was a hustler, a gangbanger, you know, from a gangbang neighborhood in the streets. He took me, my cousin took me under his wing, and we didn't want to be like, well, we call ourselves Parliament babies. No, we were inspired by Parliament and did our own thing, just like Parliament was inspired by the Funk Brothers, Slide, James Brown, so forth. But we called ourselves G-Funk. It's gangster funk.
Yeah.
And you know, years later, you know, and cats like Warren G, who did a marvelous job by pioneering the whole thing, him, Snoop, Dre. We didn't know it was going to work out like that and become our own force, you know what I mean? We was just funking, and we didn't want to call ourselves G-Funk, baby. So Hutch, the creator, said G-Funk. Me, KMG, rest in peace, Total Chaos, Goldmac, and Laylaw, we are the architects of G-Funk, but it's a trip how, you know, years later the universe will have it explode where it wants to, you know?
Yeah.
The passing of Eazy was just so shocking and so early into the height of his power. What do you think might have been different if he was still with us?
Man, just losing anybody. You know, I know Fool can relate to this, and all of us can. It's just heartbreaking. You know what I mean? Sometimes put you in a dark place, you know what I mean? But, you know, at the same time, we're able to gather up so much strength. And that's one thing that I did with cats that I can name on my hand that are legends that are not here no more. You know what I mean? The person was DJ Train, you know, died in the fire. That was MC Rand's cousin from Compton. And then Eazy-E, you know, seeing that happen, that was our lifeline to our tree. You know, the N.W.A movie, I love it. I understand. Right. But it's only 40% true.
Yeah.
Right. There were mystic kind of like parts that are missing. You know what I mean? It's a blessing to tell the world and fill in those gaps to tell them how it really went. Eazy was special, man. Yeah. Like Eazy, they look at him on, you know, this dude Compton came from Compton neighborhood, hustle, and got the N.W.A put up his hustle money. But man, he really didn't give a fuck about his people. He didn't make it feel like a $2 bill. He kept it real. He kept on his Cortez, his straight coat, and his Levi's. And the dude had equity and had millions. But every time you got in the car with him, he made you feel like you had millions.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one story because one story real quick. There was a time when my twins was being born. I got identical twins. You know, fool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I got identical twins, right? and they were having like complications and hernias when they was about to be born. So the doctor was saying like, "Hey, you got to get this together because it could be complicated. Your kids can grow up with complications because the medical system is real effed up out here."
Right.
Eazy stopped his multi-million-dollar meeting to come from Calabasas, California, that takes an hour and a half to 2 hours. Got there in an hour to where I was at. Put a bag up and said, "Here, man, not on my clock. Man, go have your kids properly and let them get to the school." That's what type of person Eazy was. You know what I'm saying? And not to get all so kumbaya, but people don't know that.
Yeah.
The culture.
Right.
So to see him pass, man, was very heart wrenching. But he went out like a G. He didn't want nobody feeling sorry for him. Like, woe is we. He went out like a gangster, homie. And I always will continue to support him and appreciate Eazy beyond the music. Straight up.
Absolutely, brother.
It's dope.
And rest in peace to Buff Lover and Prince Monkey D as well. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for that, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.